Hello everyone, this is Teresa from Angelic Blue. How are you? Welcome to my live session tonight, Wednesday the 11th of February 2026. Now all my regulars know I need to check this side of things and then I'll get straight into everything that I need to say. So let me just check over here. Let me know if you're on. Please give me a wave, a hello, a little emoji. Let me know you're on. Let me know where you're watching from as well. I love to know where people are watching from. It's fascinating for me. Me in this little room here, and then people are from all over the world are watching me. So that's really amazing, and I really appreciate that. And also don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't done so. I really would appreciate that too. All right, so that's working. Is this one working? Yes, that's working too. Very good. 2 out of 3. All right, looks like, hold on, let's just check that that's also working. All right, thank you. All right. Hi, 3 Tulips. Thank you again. Always very supportive of me. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. All right. So today, interesting day today. Today is, as I said, it's the 11th of February and it's the feast day of Our Lady of Lourdes. I was just going to say, I don't have a picture, but I have something that I can show you where the rosary beads sit, the little case that the rosary beads sit. Looks like this. Hold on, let me show you though. Very important. And look up the story. I was at Lourdes in France 10 and a half, nearly 11 years ago, and it was very, very healing and very miraculous. And I always have a special spot and a devotion to Our Lady of Lourdes. So that's really nice. So I'm really happy, and I always do something in in honor or to dedicate the day for her. So I do appreciate that. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, which I will mention again, but I'll mention it for those who are watching right now, is I do have a Valentine's special at the moment, which will start from tomorrow. So Australian Daylight Saving Time tomorrow, so the 12th of February. So this will be inclusive from the 12th to the 14th. So you've got 12th, 13th and 14th. So you've got 3 days to book a reading with me, and you get 20% off. And the code is ST, and this is all capital, ST for Saint, V for Valentine's, and day. So STVDAY 26, because we're in 2026. So if you're looking at getting a reading from me and you want 20% off with the Valentine's special, just wait till tomorrow, or depending what time, wherever you are. So it starts Thursday, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. And go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can book your online reading there. If you'd like to book in a face-to-face reading, you need to message me via my social media. Or actually, if you go to my website, there is a section there that you can email and contact me. So you can message me via there. So I hope that helps. So they're my messages for the time being. And as per usual, I'm going to start with the an Angel Affirmations card by Radley Valentine. So I'm going to start the session with that first, see what the theme is, what messages the angels want to carry over, and we'll take it from there. Oh, hope it's a lovely day wherever you are, or evening wherever you are. It's just after, it's 7:35 here in Sydney, on the Wednesday the 11th of February. So it's 7:35 p.m. And tonight I decided to make it a little bit earlier because normally I do an Instagram session, live session, and that handle is at angelicblue_. But tonight, because I'm not doing the Instagram session, I thought I'd do my YouTube session a little bit earlier. So, and then that means I can be on a little bit longer as well. So I hope that that helps for those of you who are watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you have, I really do appreciate that. All right. The only connection you can make is to God of the devil's minions. They lie, deceive, and destroy. Nothing more. Duties and be saved from evil, like this stuff. Yeah, lovely. Okay. I'm just going to show you what I've got here. This is who I answer to. I don't answer to people on YouTube. I answer to this. Thank you very much. And if you don't like what you see, just like on TV or on radio, just flick to the next station or the next oops, there we go. Next page. And no, I don't do readings from ancestors. My readings are from the God-assigned angels and archangels. So, yes. Hold on, let me get I do my readings through God and his God-assigned angels. So thank you very much. All right, so miraculously, the message is from Archangel Raphael. And it says, as a vibrational matchmaker, I can draw deeply powerful relationships into your life, both romantic and platonic. So we have Archangel Raphael here wanting to send a message. And it's ironic because we are in the week leading up to Valentine's Day. And it's appropriate that Archangel Raphael, who was also, I might mention, in the Bible, has made wants his presence known. And it says here, I am worthy of unconditional love. I open my heart to love's infinite Let me reread that. I open my heart to love's infinite possibilities. So there you go. And yes, Archangel Raphael is known to have connected with the emerald green and gold light. So it doesn't surprise me that this card is all, green with a bit of gold shimmering. And you can see on this side as well. And I'm going to leave that card there because I know that people are going to ask me about that card. And who was it? Lani? Yes, that's a beautiful card. And that's from the Angel Affirmations card by Radley Valentine. So anyway, the next card I'm going to take out is from the Biblical Divine Insights. So let me just sort that out. Yeah. So the next card I'm going to bring out is from the Biblical Divine Insights. So I'm going to get a card from there. And oops, I love this because you can see it's like, I don't know, that can be interpreted several ways. Like, is he walking on water? Is he walking to heaven? It's just a very calming and very soothing image. All right. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Lenny. And hold on, let me go back because a lot of people are typing things and I can't see. Some I just choose to ignore. So is this a general reading? So no, I'm doing that first card is just a reading for like the theme of the night. Then I do one from the Biblical Insights, and then the next reading I can do readings for everybody. Just let me know what area of your life you'd like guidance with, and as long as it's not legal or health. All right, let me just keep going. Can you do my reading? Yes, I can. Just let me know, Laguna Harper. Just let me know what area. Okay, Raphael is not in. Oh God. Yes, he's definitely a healing archangel. What is the message? Who lost faith in God? I know it's not your topic. Okay, sounds good. Okay. All right, as I said, I'm just going to do this card here from the Biblical Divine Insights. I've got some comedians in tonight, so it's all good. And then I'll do your reading, Laguna, for your career. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. All right. This is from Exodus. The Lord will fight for you, and you have only to be silent. So that's exactly what I'm choosing to do right now. And as I said, the angels and God are speaking to me through these cards. So we've got Archangel Raphael making known about his unconditional love and, in different relationships, and we're approaching Valentine's Day. And then we have Jesus speaking through Exodus, which says, the Lord will fight for you and you have only to be silent. So I am ignoring those that are saying whatever I'm not interested in listening to or to read. So you can go practice and preach elsewhere because I'm not interested. And so that's a beautiful card to receive. Thank you, Jesus. All right. So now... All right, so I'm going to do, hold on, I'm just going to go back and scroll up to the questions just to make sure that I've got it right, because I don't want to get it wrong. And just by the way, I only do one message per person. If you'd like a further message or you'd like another message, you can go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can book your own reading there. And also, I was just mentioning at the beginning that I do have, what's it called? I've got a Valentine's special, so there's 20% off from Thursday, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So from Thursday to Saturday inclusive, there is 20% off. Oh, hi, Miss Italia, how are you? All right. Let me go back to, who was it? Laguna Harper, my career. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to be using cards from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot, once again by Radley Valentine. If you haven't guessed it already, I do love his cards. They're so beautiful. They're very descriptive. They're very colorful, and they're very meaningful to me anyway. So just scroll down. All right, so this is for Laguna. She wants a career question about career. Okay, guidance about your career. And then Lani, you're next. Career. I don't know why, but as I'm shuffling, I can hear the word nurse for you, Laguna. I don't know. I'm hearing the word nurse. I don't know if that's the field that you want to get into or medical field, but I just heard and saw it like, which is appropriate because Archangel Raphael is also a healer. So, oh, this card wants to fly out. Okay. All right. I'm going to use this card here. And it says here, 7 of water, which is, water is all about, oops. Yes. No worries. So Lani, you're next. So after I do this reading, you're next. So the 7 of water is, so it comes across to me when it's about water, it's very emotional. But in this case here as well, it says here choices, overanalyzing, and procrastination. And you can see on this shelf, there are all these options, but this is probably why you're asking me the question about your career, because you're trying to work out and you're trying to maybe decipher on a career or on a path or on what to study or something along the lines of where to go or what direction to take. And I feel like it's probably a bit of an emotional decision for you, and so that's why you're overanalyzing and procrastinating. So my suggestion to you is to call upon your guardian angels, which are God assigned. God assigned us these angels from our birth, and you can call upon other archangels as well, and really meditate and pray and get them to help you decide. So so that there's a sign and a synchronicity that you will understand that, in which order or which path to take. Because I feel like there's a few options. And the way that I look at it, sorry, I'm just charging my phone, but here we go. The way that I look at it is that really at the end of the day, whatever decision that we do make, it's always the right one. We may feel like it's the wrong one at the time, or we may look back and think that was the wrong decision, but really all the decisions that we make lead us to where we're supposed to be, because God has this divine path set out for us. And so really it's a matter of you deciding what is best for you now, and maybe even getting a mentor or some kind of career guidance, or someone that's been in that career for a while to help you and to guide you. And that's what my suggestion to you is in terms of guidance, because some decisions take a little bit more time to make, and you want to make the right one, but at the same time the one that you make is going to be divinely guided, and because you're going to be walking along the path that you're supposed to walk, even though you may think, I think I made the wrong decision. You're on the path that you're meant to be on. So I hope that helps, and good luck with your decision. All right, now 23 Lani. So you want to take advice for the month of February? Sure. So we're at day 11, so we've got 17 days, so almost just over 2 weeks. Good morning, all the way from South Africa. Oh, good morning. Thank you for letting me know where you're from. Thank you, that's amazing. Yes, you can be next, Renee. You can be next. I'm just doing a reading for Lani, and then you're next. As long as it's not legal or health related, I can get a question for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Appreciate that. And while I'm at it, I'm going to tell you all, please subscribe and like, and go to my previous videos and watch my previous videos. I've been observing you, and you are very accurate. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But I get the compliment and I appreciate it, but I always, the credit has to go to God and the assigned his assigned angels, because they're just channeling through me. Already have honey. Oh, thank you, Renee. So you are Christian or something else? Oh, I'm definitely Christian. Hello, I've got the rosary beads. I wish I could give you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Anyway, I'm going to go back to focusing on. Oh, hello, Sarah from the UK. Thank you so much for being here. Going back to Lani's question. Lani, about the. Oh, okay. I was going to say, as soon as I didn't finish saying for the month of February, and this card decided to fly up. So this is your card, Lani. Wow, 6 of Earth, charity, generosity, and windfall. So I believe for you that the angels, as you can see, there are plenty of coins here. There's going to be some kind of abundance coming towards you. Now, it could be in the form, I'm not going to say lotto or anything like that. I mean, that would be nice. But I'm going to say in the form of maybe like a work bonus. It could be a tax return or some, what's it called? It's happened where, when the, oh my gosh, I've lost the word. Where they make an error and they have to reimburse you? Yeah, reimburse them. So could be a reimbursement that's owed to you. You could get an extra side job to bring in more income. But I just feel that there's going to be more income. And I feel that it's also going to be, these things are coming towards you because of your generosity. And you're very, I feel like you're probably a person that's very, what's the word? Like you're a giver. And, this is the universe and God returning the favor to you. And I just feel like it's a wonderful thing. And the angels are acknowledging you. And I feel like you're very grounded. And this is obviously maybe at a time that you really, really do need some kind of extra income or bonus or something. And like I said, it could be a refund. It could be a reimbursement. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win lotto, because that can't happen for everybody. It may happen for select few handful of people, but I usually say it's usually something got to do with it could even be a gift. Someone might give you a gift, or you might be having a birthday very soon and you're going to get money from different people and you're going to collate a little bit of money, something along the lines like that. So I hope that helps, and I wish you all the best for February in all areas of your life. All right, now let me keep going further down. May I ask a question? Yeah, Rennie, been observing you. Yep, I've read that already. Let me go. Yes. Is there a possibility of reading, please? Okay, good. Hi, Nugget. How are you? So I'm just reading. Someone said, hold on, if there a possibility of a reading? Yes. If you'd like a reading, just type in the comment box the area of your life you'd like a reading, and just as long as it's not health or legal, I'll do a reading. Yes. Hi, Nugget. Samaya. Hello. Ethan. 18. Much love, sister. Thank you. Sounds good. Much love. Thank you. I'm currently unemployed and struggling from last year, and I went for an interview yesterday and I really liked the job. Will I get this job? Interviewer's name was Anastasia. She was female. Okay. All right. So I'm just focusing on that question. Yes. So I always say to people, it's really hard for me to do readings with predictions because ultimately God has the last say. So I can get some answers in terms of the interview and the job, but predictions are a bit of a one that I avoid because I don't make the ultimate decision, God does. So, but I will see what the angels have in guidance towards, the career or the job interview. Let's see what they say. Oh, no, there's only one God. I'm not God. There's only one. He helps me, definitely helps me, but I'm not God. Okay. 3, 2. Oh, did you see how that card flipped? So that's the card. Oh, there's actually 2. I'll take the 2. All right, so, okay, this is a little bit of a story. Okay, we've got here searching, empowerment, and fulfillment. So this is obviously an emotional situation for you about this job interview. I feel like there's a lot riding on it because it's not just about your career, it's not just about money. There's a lot of things riding along that interview and you getting that job. And you can see that you feel like maybe you're not going to hear from them for a little bit, and you're feeling like everything's empty. There's nothing in your path. But the angel, as you can see here, the angel is guiding you to keep walking along the path, because the path that they're going to lead you towards is going to lead you towards what you're destined to receive and where you're supposed to be. So you might feel empty. You might feel maybe you won't get the job, but that job and that interview and that network might lead you to something else, something better, what God has planned for you. And I feel like also with this job or with this situation, you need balance. And as I said, once again, we've got water here, which is emotional. And so this, I feel like this is a very emotional situation for you. Don't put all, your hope on the one job, because, as much as this one you may think is the right one for you, God has other plans sometimes. It's not to say that you won't get this one, but I just feel that you just need to loosen the reins and the control and let go and let God and let the, the divine timing occur. So if you get the job, you get it, and that's fantastic. If you don't, just say, thank you, God, you've shut that door. Now I'm going to go to the next door and see what else I can, what else is coming my way. But you need to balance your energy, because you're going to be either too stressed and it's going to affect your aura. And when people see you in an interview, they're going to think you're maybe too intense, or maybe you know, you're so uptight and so nervous that you might not be suitable for the job. So it's important to relax and be, you know, assertive but not aggressive. Important to be confident but not too cocky. So just balance yourself out and the right job will come your way. So I hope that helps and I look forward to your feedback. Going through so much, hon, I don't have anyone to talk to. Oh yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. So I always say to people, you know, sometimes it's really good to go to a local, you know, if we can't afford to get like counseling or, you know, professional help in that regard, it's really good to go to get, like if you're like in a Christian faith and you have a pastor or a priest or someone that you can speak to or someone at church you can speak to, and maybe, you know, they might have advice. They might even have a connection or a network that you can utilize. So you just never know. So good luck with that, Renee. Is it right, Renee? Yeah, I think. All right, let me go back to who was next. Samaya, will my brother be released? That one's a tricky one because that's sort of like requires a yes or no. But let's see what the angels have in terms of guidance for you. Okay. Oops. What is this? I feel like this card's important. I'm going to leave it there for the time being. Sorry if I take my time, but I like to take my time because it's like I know that if I was getting a reading from someone, I'd want that person to take their time and explain things to me. So if you're waiting, I apologize to one point, but at the same time I don't, because I want to make sure that who I'm doing the reading for is getting exactly what they need. And then when it's your turn, then you'll be given the same sort of, you know, courtesy. Three, two, one. Knight of it, intellectual, determined, and motivated. All right, so I feel like there are going to be a little bit of some obstacles. So I'm not sure. I don't feel that there's a lot of, I don't know if this is from you or from your brother, but there's a lot of thoughts in your head, a lot of questions. I don't know if they're reliving what's occurred. I just feel like there's a lot of thoughts, maybe regrets, lots of emotion, and I just feel like this card that came out earlier that I said I'll connect with and I'll let you know. I feel like someone's learning lessons and are focusing on being better. So I don't know if that will help with that situation, and if it doesn't help this time, it may help the next round. But I feel like focusing on rehabilitation, focusing on you know, self improvement is going to go a long way. So I hope that helps and look forward to your feedback. All right, next is okay, Sarah, hold on. You said further, please, or love. I don't know what that means exactly. Can you just reconfirm your, can you just confirm exactly what you mean by that? And I'll just keep scrolling down. Yeah, so Sarah, let me know when you wrote or you typed further, please, or love. So I don't know what you mean. What's further, please? And I'm trying to go back. Is there a possibility of a reading, please? Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll just wait for you. I'll just wait for you, Sarah. Hello, Izzy. What's coming in for love? Past, new, both. You'll be next, Izzy. I'm just waiting for Sarah. All right, while I'm at it, I'm just going to remind you to please like and subscribe. You're welcome, Samaya. I hope I'm saying your name right. Just writing something down before I forget, because you know me. Sorry, that's okay. I'm working with you. So I just need to know your question, because you've got further please or love. So I'm just trying to work out if you want your reading on love or something else. Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Hello from New Zealand. Oh, we're just across the ditch. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. All right. Sorry, I'm just old school. I've got to write with a pen. Oh, future. Hold on. That's what it might mean. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Brain fog. Okay. So, yeah. So just future. All right. What I'll do is I'll do love for you, Sarah. I'll do one for love, because I think we're in that season. We're in that, almost at Valentine's Day. So I'll do a card for you for love. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Too many. Sorry. Too many that fell out this time. 4 of them. Wow. Okay. I'll do love. Yeah, next door. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right. So love for Sarah. Oh, these 2 cards. And I'm being directed to look at the card that I drew out at the beginning. So I'm going to get that for you as well, Sarah. And I'll explain that in just a second, because I'm not sure if you were on when I drew that card out. 3, 2, 1. Wow, the world. So when it comes to love, I feel like the world, it says here, accomplishment, celebration, and completion. And I just feel this is a very auspicious card to get, because I feel like the world is at your feet. And, I feel like there's going to be not just love, but I feel like it's going to be encompassing your entire life, work or career or study, family. I think this is going to affect, this positivity is going to affect every aspect of your life. And I feel like sometimes it just takes one little change, and then it's the ripple effect of, the domino effect of it affecting your entire being. And the card that I was drawn to was at the beginning, I always draw a card from the Angel Affirmations card. And the card that I drew out from that deck was this one. It says, and it's from Archangel Raphael. And it says here, a vibrational matchmaker, I can draw deeply powerful relationships into your life, both romantic and platonic. And the affirmations at the back are, I am worthy of unconditional love. I open my heart to love's infinite possibilities. So I feel like if you can use those words and be positive and call upon Archangel Raphael, it will open a new world for you. This love is going to open a new world for you, and it will affect you positively in all areas of your life. So I hope that helps, and thank you for your question, Sarah, and good luck. All right, I'm going to pop that back in. All right, I think Izzy was next. Hold on, let me just go back. Just double checking what's coming in for love. All right, so I'm going to do that for you. Angela Smith. Hello, Angela. Nice to see you here. Emily. Hi, when will S break no contact? All right, so Izzy, it's your turn. I'm going to do Izzy. She's next, and then it'll be Emily. All right. All right, Izzy, in regards to love for you. Oh, Okay. These two cards came out before when they fell on the floor and I picked them up. Then I put them back and they flipped again. And now these two have flipped again. It's the same two. So this is my sign. The angels definitely want this to come to you. I feel, in terms of love, it says endings, recovery, and freedom. So I feel like I feel like you're not with anyone, or maybe you're sort of have just ended with someone, or there's still some kind of connection with someone that's not really a complete not connection, but it's not a complete relationship, but there is some kind of connection, and maybe that person's on your mind, and that's probably why you're asking if it's old or new. You're single. So my thing is that I feel like maybe your heart is really still connecting with someone in the past, and you're maybe hoping that that person comes back. But I feel that you need to end that, and that's going to take a little bit of time. And once you end that emotional connection, that's when the new will come in. Now, it could be a new person, or it could be that person coming in with a new perspective. So what you need to do, if you're still thinking of someone else, my suggestion is you need to let them go and cut the connection you have with them, because when you're holding on to someone energetically, or what's the word, like you're holding on to them spiritually or energetically, you're not allowing them that freedom, and you're not allowing them to make the decisions that they need to make. And it's on a spiritual level, it actually pushes them away. So let them go, because they may be coming back with a new perspective, but it may be that you really just need to release that person so that the new one can come in, because otherwise spiritually the other person that's going to come in won't come in completely, because you're still spiritually connected to this one that you're not letting go. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And it says here, willpower, victory, and recognition. And the angels are, helping you along that path, and helping you, get that balance, because you can see that this chariot here, you've got a white and a dark horse. So there's going to be a balance. And this, whether it's a new perspective from the previous one or the new one, you'd rather stay single. So the new one will bring it some kind of balance. And, you don't have to immediately, commit. Just let things play out organically, and let things happen slowly and, organically, and then see how it goes. And just because someone comes in and makes you an offer, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, take it on. You may think, no, it's not right for me, and stay single and just meet up with people every now and again, and then maybe realize, no, that's the person that I want to be with. So at the end of the day, it's up to you, but you need that time, because that's why this angel is holding this hourglass with the time, because time is needed. So I hope that helps, and good luck with that. All right, next was Emily. When will S break no contact? Okay. As I'm thinking about this, and sort of trying to tune in, I just feel that similar to what I've just said to Izzy, you need to let go, because and then if they come back, if they make contact and they come back, then that's one thing, but holding on to them energetically and spiritually and emotionally can actually deter them from wanting to come back. So that's my suggestion, but we'll see what the cards are here. Angela, I don't do readings about health. I don't do health or legal. So if you would like to ask a general question, that's not a problem, but I don't do health or legal. Oh, another 2 cards. Look at that. I've been shuffling and we've got these 2 cards. Yeah, so Angela, you can ask another question if you like. I'm more than happy to do another question for you. So once again, it's about time, divine timing. The angel is holding the hourglass with the, you know, the sand, as I say, sand through the hourglass. And then there are obstacles that this person needs to overcome, and part of that is time, to allow that person, need to give that person space and time. I don't know how long it's been. That's between you and that and S. But I feel like something needs to occur, whether it's an emotional release, a mental release, spiritual release. Something needs to be released and ended for maybe the contact to occur. And then it says here, then I feel like this person, whoever you're talking about, it says indecision, avoidance, and confusion. I feel like maybe the energetic pool is confusing them and they're not able to make a clear decision, which is why they're sitting at this, they're sitting at this point of what decision to make. Should I make contact or not? That is maybe overwhelming that person. The feeling that they can feel you energetically is probably overwhelming. So you need to let go and let God, as they say, allow things to happen organically. And then once that occurs, the decision for this person, for S, will be easier, because that energetic connection is no longer pulling them. That's weird. I had a Vedic astrologer tell me exactly when he would contact me, and he did, but unfortunately his services are not offered anymore. Sorry, I don't do that kind of stuff, so I can't help you there. I'm just giving you what the guidance is from these cards here. So I hope that helps. But I just feel like, both are air cards, and they both are when they're air cards, it means there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of questions. So this person is probably stuck because they're not sure what direction to go in, and that pulling, that energetic pulling, is probably confusing them. That's from my experience, and that's from what I can gather. But feel free to go elsewhere and maybe get someone else's opinion, or maybe a different type of I know, but when you say divine timing, that's not really true. Well, everything really is through divine timing. So I've got no say, you've got no say. It's up to the divine when things occur. And so you need to surrender and have faith over fear. Let faith take over and drop the fear. And that's probably when you'll get an answer. It may not be the answer you want, but it's going to be an answer so that you can then move on with which direction it's best for you. And while I'm at it, I'm going to tell you the card that I was talking about before. This will help you as well. So if you connect with Archangel Raphael, as a vibrational matchmaker, I can draw deeply powerful relationships into your life, both romantic and platonic. So if it's in divine order and Archangel Raphael can assist you, he will assist you in that path. If that is not meant to be, it's not to say that it's not meant to be ever again. It's maybe not meant to be right now. Then it won't happen right now. It'll happen in divine timing, in divine order. And that's all I can say, because that's the experience and that's the knowledge and what the message that I get. So I really wish you luck and good luck with that. And I wish you all the best in that situation, Emily. All right. So I'm just going to have a drink. My lemon water. Okay, beautiful. All right, let me go back to okay. Melissa, can I get a love reading? Yes. All right, let me just fix. I just want to, oops, oh, I can't, that's okay there. I just want to ensure that at my end of things that that it's all working here, because sometimes the it sort of lags, and I'm just trying to make sure that things at my end are not lagging. And yeah. It does take its time though. Sorry about that. Oh, goodness. All right. That one's working. All right, let's have a look here. Refresh. Okay. All right, now back to Melissa, straight to you. Hi, Three Tulips. Hey, Johnny. And hey, Chevy. Thank you for joining. I know my regulars like to support me, and I appreciate that. Oops. So love reading from Melissa. So Maya, I only do one question per person. And so if you'd like, you can book a reading with me through my website, which is www.angelicblue.com.au. And I actually have a special at the moment for Valentine's. So from the 12th to the 14th inclusive, I have 20% off online readings. So you can go there and book that. And if you go back to one of my posts on YouTube, you'll see the code that you need in order to get the 20% off. So thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you those who have done so already. I do appreciate that. And don't forget to comment and share my page with other people, because it really helps the algorithm. You're welcome, Samaya. Thank you so much. Oh, the card just flipped. Just going to put that back. Didn't feel like it was right. 3, 2, 1. We have the Ace of Air, inspiration, communication, and adjustments. So I feel like maybe you're thinking about someone in the past, because it's an air card. Also, it just comes to me that it's about thinking and about procrastination, about thinking about what could have been, what should have been, just thinking about that, even a bit nostalgic. And I just feel that in terms of love, maybe you're feeling a bit disappointed, but I feel like, because it says here the word adjustments, and I feel like maybe there are some adjustments that you need to make. I'm not saying that you need to make on a personal level, but it's more like maybe the adjustment is about the way you're thinking. Because if you think in lack, that's all you will get. If you think positive and abundantly, that's what you will get. So I feel like the adjustment has to be within your heart and your soul, and you have to adjust that, and then everything around you then adjusts accordingly. So I feel like in terms of love, and once again, as I say, call upon Archangel Raphael, who's also in the Bible. Yes, absolutely agree. Jesus Christ is Lord. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've got him right here next to me. So I just feel like, you just have to make some sort of mental, emotional adjustment to bring in what you're seeking. So I hope that helps. And, I feel like you're sort of walking along being a bit sad, but don't walk along being sad, think about what you've got and how grateful you are, and then those shifts will then change the your surroundings and your being. And I just feel that you will it'll just change the dynamics, and I feel like then you can attract in, because no one's going to be attracted to someone that's moping around. You want someone who's bright and cheerful and with a bright smile and positive. So I just feel I met someone for the first time. Hours later, he died in a fatal car accident. Okay, so then you've got some kind of connection there, and you're, what's the word? So you're probably worried and scared that something's going to happen to the next person you're going to meet. So there's a bit of trauma. Not that I'm a doctor or a psychologist or anything, but that's just the feeling that I get from that. So I just feel that something needs to change within you here in terms of your outlook to the world and your outlook to change. And I just feel like you connect with the angels and they will help you and guide you to where you're supposed to be, and you know, and guide you to having these people in your life that are going to benefit you and going to uplift you. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. I'm not judging you, genuinely asking a question. Does this not class as witchcraft? I agree with what you're saying though about good thinking. The Bible says, as a man thinks, so is the man. Like, let me just show you something here, Jacob, because you're at least asking in a decent way. I read this, okay? And inside, and I've got quotes and things where the angels appear to different people. And let's give an example of Archangel Gabriel appearing to Mary and announcing the birth or the coming of Jesus. So, you know, angels and archangels are mentioned in the Bible. So why? And I've got it, and I keep forgetting that. I think he's a Catholic priest, and his name's, I think, Father Ian, and how he talks about connecting with your archangel, your guardian angel that God has assigned from you since birth. And he is a priest, is in America somewhere, and I think his name's Father Ian. I can't remember, but I watch a lot of his posts on Instagram and YouTube, and how he talks about lots of things. And the angels is what, and I've posted that many times as well. He talks about the angels and how every day, even he himself, that's a Catholic priest, connects with the angels. And this is what I'm doing. I'm connecting with my angels. These are just tools. I don't worship. Oh, look at that. I was just talking about Archangel Gabriel. I pick up the card and it's Archangel Gabriel. You see what I mean? The archangels are connecting with me to give messages to people. I'm not saying I'm God. I'm not saying I'm an angel. I'm a human being with a connection and a gift to the angelic realm. And God gave people gifts throughout, from, you know, since I can remember, and since looking back in history, people have been given gifts. And I'm just trying to use my gift to help heal, to help give light and love to people and hope to people. That's all I'm doing. So if I'm doing the wrong thing, God will let me know in his own way. But so far, I'm doing his service. And I appreciate Archangel Gabriel coming and, you know, making her little appearance. So there you go. Yeah, I don't do anything untoward. Everything that I do and say is all God and Jesus related. I don't do anything that's considered a spell or witchcraft or anything like that. My work is through the angels and God. And if you were here from the beginning, you would have seen that I also draw a card from the biblical divine insights. So Jesus is never far from where I am, and he's always here with me, always, you know, around me all the time, because that is my faith and that's what I believe. And if people don't want to believe that, or, you know, or what have you, that's up to them. But for me, this is what it's about for me. So I think I'm going to stop there with my explanation, because I feel like I have to explain myself all the time. And, you know, if you go back in history, Jesus sometimes was silent. And actually, the card that I did pull out today from the biblical divine insights says, the Lord will fight for you, and you have only to be silent, from Exodus. So I'm just going to let God do the work and show up for me and for everyone, and we'll see what happens. All right. Now let me go back to, I think it was, Someone did ask. Okay, Angela. Will my year be better than last year? Any home move? Okay. All right, so I've got a few questions prior, so I'm going to go through those first. So it was, I think, yeah, Angela was first. So I'm going to draw a card for Angela. So what guidance do the angels have for you for 2026? That's the question okay, this card wants to come out. Look at that. We've got the Chariot for you. So the angels riding this chariot, this is not the first time this card's come out tonight, and it says here, willpower, victory, and recognition. So I feel like this year, although we're already in February, I just feel like allow time to pass, because this year will bring forth for you better than it was last year. And I always say, ask the angels for guidance, ask the angels to assist you, every day, and ask them to help you in your situation, whether it's, for whatever capacity. They're here to help us. They're assigned by God to work for us, to serve us. So why wouldn't we utilize that service from God and ask the angels to help you, improve your life, improve in specific areas of your life. But I just feel like your life is on the improve, because you've got this chariot charging towards, like, really fast. And I feel like changes will be coming towards you. Just have faith and have faith and let go of fear, and continue to connect with your angels and God. And don't forget to pray and meditate and hydrate, because it's very important as well. So I look forward to your feedback. All right. Next is Taryn. Hi, can I have career money reading? Absolutely. Thank you for that question, Taryn. Three, that one move. 2, 1, the angels want to play with me today. All right. 4 of fire. So there's a lot of passion coming in, and I feel like motivation and passion. So whatever if you're going for a job interview or whatever career you're in at the moment, I feel like, or maybe there's a new career path that you want to take, and I feel like there's a lot of passion in that. And it says prosperity, contentment, and celebration. So I feel like if you're on the cusp of changing career or getting a promotion, I feel like it's going to be a really beneficial career move for you, because it's not only going to provide you more money, but more responsibility, more networking, more resources. And I feel like you will be celebrated. You will have that recognition that you deserve. And I just feel like this career path of yours is heading in the direction that you're seeking, that you're working towards. So I feel this is a very positive card, lots of passion, and you've got the number 4, which represents the angels. So you've got the angels guiding you, and but it also a reminder to connect with your angels and connect with your guardian angels, and asking them for assistance and guidance every day, and even with like meetings and network meetings and resources and all that sort of stuff. Ask the angels for guidance and help along your way and along the day, so that you have that as your backup. Of course, God's there with you, but you can ask the angels to help you as well. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right. I knew by text and phone for a year. Very much trauma. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm so sorry to hear that, Melissa, but I hope that your heart is on the way to healing, and definitely call upon Archangel Raphael for that. Interesting. I can agree with you. Okay. Yes, I've done that. So Jesus with Jacob, do you have any advice on me as a Christian man dating a girl who is non-Christian but seems good morally? Now, I'm assuming you want a card with that, because with that, my advice would be, you can pray and ask God to make them see, make this girl see your side of things, and to see, to bring her closer so that you can guide her to Jesus. That would be my advice. But we are all God's children at the end of the day. So, we all deserve to be loved and cared for. So it's up to you to see if you want that mission to try and bring her along the path that you can lead her, you can lead her to Jesus in that way. But I'll see what the angels have for you here. Maybe some people don't want that. Some people don't want to have that mission, and they want people to get there themselves, and that's okay. Oh, we've got 3 cards here. 3 cards. And because this is a very specific reading, I'm going to give all 3 cards. I don't normally do, but I will with you. You've got ego. You've got balance. And you've got this one, 8 of Earth. And I'm going to explain them to you. So you've got, I don't know why the girl that you're dating is not Christian. That's up to her. That's her journey, her path, and that's what she needs to connect with Jesus and God. That's on her. But I feel like you are allowing your ego to trap you, to feel like that you're trapped, that it's, you feel responsible, you feel it's your duty to get this girl to, follow your path, to be not follow your path, but to feel like, I'm assuming that you will go to a certain point with this girl, and if she doesn't decide to convert or follow Jesus, you're probably then going to sort of, that may end that relationship. But I just feel like you can see that we are all free. God has given us free will, and that bird is you, and you're in this cage, but the cage is open. So you need to allow her to give her that freedom. And by doing that, oops, let me just get this next card. You have to give that balance. Yes, introduce her to things I'm sure you already probably have, but it's more about getting the balance of, guiding her, but not overbearing. Don't overbear, because it has to be balanced. And I feel like it's a very emotional situation for you, because I feel like maybe you do have stronger feelings and that you'd like to admit because you feel that you're doing the wrong thing if you're going with someone that's not has the same ideals as you. And I feel like it's in a very emotional situation for you, and I feel like it's all about balance. And you can see this angel's got 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the water. Balance. So don't overwhelm her, because you might push her away even more. And I just feel with the 3rd card, it says education, focus, and details. So, it's about using your intellect to guide her the right way, to guide her in a way that will suit her, that's not overbearing, not overwhelming. And I just feel that you need to focus on some other details. Maybe you have to go about it in a different way. I don't know if you've tried, but I just feel like use your intellect and ask God and the angels to help guide you if you are wanting to pursue a committed relationship with this girl. That, because she, it's not to say because she's not Christian or that she doesn't follow Jesus, that it doesn't mean that she's a bad person. But if you'd like to have someone that you're aligned with and resonate with, that resonates with you and your family, then you're going to need to work on that and ask the angels to guide you, to help you, and to guide you to the right sources, like almost dropped it. Where in the Bible can you get, you may already have tried different passages. Maybe there's one that's going to really hit a nerve, or it's going to really hit press the right button with her, and ask God to guide you along which verse or which chapter is the one that is going to be suitable for this particular situation. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. All right, Rose Kennedy, hello. Angela, thanks, I need hope. Oh, I'm sure the angel will help you. Angel guides, hello. Amadou. Hey, can I please get a reading about my situation? I've been dealing with struggles for over 2 years now, and things keep getting worse. Trevor Bible, hi, thanks for all the readings. Lovely, gorgeous, cute face. Oh. Taryn, thanks. Jesus with Jacob, yes. Wow, God bless you. That was trippy. Wasn't expecting that to be so right. I don't, as I said, I don't need to say anything. I let God and the angels work through me. And as I said, God in history has given people gifts, and I feel like he's given me this gift to help people, to heal people, to bring people to God, to bring people to light, and to bring people to love. And that's what I'm trying to do. So I hope that helps, and I really wish you all the best with that relationship. Okay, Trevor. Oh, no, not Trevor. It was the previous person. Hey, can I please get a reading about my situation? I've been dealing with struggles for over 2 years now, and things keep getting worse. Okay. So don't forget to connect with your archangels and angels and guardian angels. That's my first recommendation before any question or before I even get a card out. It's really important that you ground yourself, that you're hydrated. And now let's see what the angels have for you here. And your name is, I just want to double check that. Hi, Divya, how are you? Thank you for joining. You're one of my regulars, and I appreciate that. Okay, we've got 2 cards. See, tonight's the card, it's multiple cards tonight. You've got 2 cards here. We've got Page of Fire, which is creative, enthusiastic, and motivated, which is probably not what you're feeling at the moment, but I'll get to that in a second. And then we've got the World, accomplishment, celebration, and completion. Another card that you're probably not feeling that's resonating with you right now. And what I feel like I have to say is that you've got these obstacles, but you can see the angel wing, the angel feather there. The angels are guiding you, and sometimes we go through these hardships and these tests because we are given these tests because we have to overcome and learn certain things. So you're saying, hold on, let me just go back. You're saying that you've been struggling for over 2 years now, and things keep getting worse. So you look at it and you change the perspective, and you think, okay, what is God wanting me to learn from this situation or these situations? What is God trying to teach me? What am I supposed to learn? And by doing that, you change the perspective, and you change the dynamic of the situation. And then once you do that, then the world is at your feet. You will have the improvement in your life. You will by changing that, you will start having an improvement in your life. Connect with your angels, because they will guide you to where you're supposed to be and meet the right people, and helping you with with your work, and helping you with connecting with people and with resources and with your faith, because I think that's really important. And I just feel that it's really important to not focus on the negative. And I know it's not to dismiss what you're going through. It's not to say that what you're going through is not real, or to dismiss it, but we need to overcome certain things, and what we reflect to the world is what is going to be drawn back to us. So you need to really ask the angels for some uplifting, positive energy to get you through whatever you're going through and whatever lesson you need to learn, so you can overcome that and be on the other side of that so you can move forward. And another thing that I feel like I have to really say is the divine timing. It's all about God's timing, and things are going to happen in his time. Doesn't matter how much you push for it, it happens in God's timing. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right. Divya, can I please get career and finance guidance for me? Any opportunity for the next month? Sure. Let me just quickly get a drink. I can't even speak. Just got my lemon water. Wow. And as I said, and I've said this in the past, I don't put the fan on because I think it affects the noise with the let me just adjust this. Come on. Oops. My charger wants to play up. Sorry. It's still not working. Oops, sorry. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, so back to Divya. It still doesn't want to work. I'm going to probably have to cut my session early because its charger doesn't want to charge. I think because it's leaning on something and it's not. Anyway, I'll work it out in a second. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. Look at that. I've been shuffling and the world has come out again. So for Divya, the world, this is the third time it's come out tonight. Let me just fix this up. It's not lagging. Okay. I feel that in terms of your career, you're going to have something to celebrate soon, in divine timing, of course. And I just feel like the world is at your feet, and I feel like you're going to get a very good opportunity. You're going to accomplish some sort of feat, and it's going to be cause for celebration. So whether it's a promotion, a new career path, something got to do with maybe a bonus or something, it's definitely in the positive direction for you. And this is a major arcana card, so I feel like this is very positive and very welcoming. You're definitely going to welcome this whatever this is that's coming through for you. So look forward to your feedback, and congratulations, and well done with that. Patty Bailey, hi. Will my daughter find accommodation and stability soon, please? Sure. Hello, Patty. Guidance around. You're welcome. You're welcome. To Divya. Patty wants to know about her daughter. So connection with your daughter. Was so looking forward for this card since a long. Yeah, I can imagine. Three, two, 1. Queen of Air. So this comes across to me, lots of thoughts and lots of questions, lots of procrastination. It says brilliant, experienced, and humorous. So I feel like your daughter is. I was going to say is very intelligent and is using humor as part of her way to get messages across. But I just feel like she will find that stability. She will literally reign, R-E-I-G-N, reign. I feel like that this is a very, she probably has to be, if she's not already, she's going to have to be a little bit tough and, what's the word? Like, be sharp with her words and and be a bit assertive at times, but I feel like she will find that stability as long as she is in her in her assertive. If she allows people to walk all over her, she won't have that stability. But I just feel like if she's in her like queen and sort of like queen, like she's got this like queen sort of aura, and she's got that that assertiveness, she will get what she's seeking. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. And definitely let humor in, because sometimes humorous situations can make things fun, and can lighten the load as well. All right, let me go back. So, hello, Universal Talk, SP, current feeling for Sanket. I don't understand what that means. Universal Talk said hi. Hello. All right, I'm going to try and work this out. Why is this not working? Come on. Oh, here we go. Yes. Okay, it's working now. All right. Hey, Chevy, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will tell her to be assertive. Yes, there's a difference between assertive and aggressive, but to be assertive is standing your ground and ensuring that she gets what is required, and the bare minimum. So yes. Or if anyone else would like a reading, I do the live readings that I do are for free. If you'd like your own personal reading, you can go to my website www.angelicblue.com.au. I do have a special coming up. So from Thursday the 12th to Saturday the 14th inclusive, I do have a 20% special. So go back to my previous post and you'll see what the special is, and there's a code that you need, and you can add that to the at the checkout for the coupon, and that will automatically then give you the 20% off the reading. Nugget, may I have a general reading, please? Yes. Three, two, one. Lots going on in your mind. It says here, 9 of air, lots of air cards tonight. I know we're still in Aquarius season, but I just feel like lots of air, lots of questions, lots of procrastination, negativity, worry, and sleeplessness. So this is you. What are you worrying about? What can you eliminate so you're not worrying and not being fearful, or you're not being anxious, or connect with your angels and ask them to help you with eliminating the fear, or uplift you so that you're not having these anxious thoughts, and and actually have a good night's sleep. So it's really important that you connect with your angels and not be a worrywart, not be overly worried, and because we all have, whether it's finances, family, work, partners, children, whatever, we have these worries, but let them go to, surrender them to the angels and get them to help you, and to help you fix, or to adjust the problem, or to get an alternative of way of thinking, so that you can then move forward with an alternative and to your path, to your highest self. So I hope that helps and makes sense, and I look forward to your feedback. All right. Yes, a lot of thoughts, I can imagine. All right, going back to Andrew, says hello, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your handle, but something fumbled. May I ask what next for me? I just moved and thank God I'm all settled in. All right, so I'll do a card for you. Yes, you're welcome. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for joining. All right, so I'm going back to, I'm going to call you Fumbled 85. So what's in the cards next for Fumble? What do the angels, what guidance do the angels have for you? Oh, this card flipped. And once again, 2 cards. Tonight's, it's one of those nights. I remember a couple of weeks ago, it was the same thing. Every time I tried to draw out a card, it was always 2. So, it says, let me reread that. Intelligent, exuberant, determined, Queen of Fire. So that's just showing the energy that you have is all about passion and you're very determined. So now that you've just moved, as you've just said, and you're settled in, so I feel like you're about to charge forward with this passion and this fire and passion for life, passion for this new. Oops. Okay, sorry, just my phone just stalled there. That's why. Sorry. This passion for for life and starting new things and being in a new area, I'm assuming new area, new home. You've just got this new perspective on life. And I feel like this is what the energy is. But the other card is studious, prepared, and cheerful. So I feel like this person here, which is you, is getting some good news. You're getting, like a letter of something. You're going to get some news. So whatever, it could be related to your home, it could be related to work, it could be about anything. And it even could be about study, because you can see that this person here has a book and it's got the angel feather on top, which is the angels guiding you. So I feel like whatever it is, you actually, because it says studious, you might even be starting a course or something to help you with your career, and that's going to boost your career and finances and your job and your job criteria. I just feel like it's all going to be for the positive. So I definitely feel like whatever you're going through at the moment or what's next for you is definitely a step in the right direction and a step up, and definitely heading in the right direction, and definitely the seeds that you've been sowing are going to start to you're going to be able to redeem what you've been sowing, if that makes sense. God, I don't know that expression, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. So whatever you've tried to implement in the past is going to come to fruition slowly but surely. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback, and congratulations on your new place. Okay, Nugget, Andrew. Daisy. Oh, thank you, Daisy. So I hope that helps, Daisy, and look forward to your feedback. I'm going to get another drink. All right, I hope people are subscribing and liking. I can see people are liking, so I do appreciate that. Let me just refresh this one. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. All right, let's refresh this one. All right, is there anyone else out there that would like a reading? So I do, the readings that I do here on my lives are for free. You can ask one question as long as it's not legal or health related. You can ask a question about guidance about your life, love life, career, money, family, etc., etc. And what was I going to say? I also would like to mention that I do have a website if you would like a further reading where I do 3-question readings. You can go to my website www.angelicblue.com.au and you can book your reading there online. I also have a special starting tomorrow, so it's nearly 9 o'clock here in Sydney, Australia, but starting from tomorrow, so the 12th inclusive, so the 12th to the 14th inclusive, there is a Valentine's special. So you can get a 20% off. Just go to my previous post, and that will give you the code, and that you just put that code in the coupon section, and that will give you the 20% off the reading. So yeah, you can go ahead with that if you like. What else have we got here? What are your opinions on Diddy? I don't really have an opinion about Diddy. I don't really do much about, I don't really think about celebrities and that sort of stuff. I keep away from that. But yeah, thank you for your question. All right. Oh, while I'm at it, if you would like to join me on my other social media platforms, if you go to my description box, I do have links for, I have, obviously I'm on YouTube. I do have Instagram, which my handle is @angelicblue_. I have a private Facebook group, and also I have LinkedIn, which is also Angelic Blue, and that's my logo there. So that can help you with deciphering, if it's me or not. Vanderbilt. Wasn't that a perfume? Will I become a bank officer in the future? I remember Vanderbilt was a perfume, and it had like a purple thing on it. Does anyone else remember that, or am I really showing my age here? Anyway, yes, Vanderbilt. Will I become a bank officer in the future? Okay, let's have a look. It is a futuristic question, but I can get guidance around you being a bank officer. I'm just getting the swan or something with that perfume. I remember it because it used to be in the magazines all the time. And the magazines, how you would open it up and smell it, or you could rub it on your skin. Definitely remember Vanderbilt. I don't know, it could be a name of a place as well. I don't know, but as soon as I saw that name, I went right back to that memory of the perfume. Now, Vanderbilt, regarding your bank officer, it says 5 of water, disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. So I feel like maybe at this point in time, maybe that that won't happen for you. It's not to say that it won't ever happen. And I feel like you'll be feeling disappointed, and you're feeling like, you feel like you're going to lose all hope. But what you have to realize is here on the floor, there are 3 cups that have spilt, and that there is that expression, no use crying over spilt milk. But in this here, you've got this disappointment, you're upset, and you've spilled all this milk. But what you have to realize is up on the table, there are 2 other cups with a milk carton. So obviously milk is representing your desire for whatever in this case for you is being a bank officer. So you may not get the bank job that you want right now or that you're seeking. And maybe not even with this bank that you're, contemplating. But it could be in the future that another opportunity will come, something similar or something, maybe a different organization. And I feel like, don't just think about what you've lost. because you've got to think about what's up here still. And I feel like that's the connection for you in this, with this job. So you may not get the job that you're seeking currently, but it's not to say that it won't happen in the future, and it may, a better, bigger opportunity may come with a different organization, and you will be much happier with this rather than with whatever you were to have here. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Sonia, hello. Made it to, so hi to everyone. Thank you, Sonia. I really appreciate it. Sonia is always on my, I've never met Sonia. I don't even know what she looks like. But she always is supportive of my posts, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much. Hello, streamer and everyone else. Greetings from North Queensland. Is it okay if I get a reading, please? Sure, that's what I'm here for. Just tell me, Claire. So Clary, is it Clary? Tell me what reading you're seeking. Is it a general, or is there a specific area, as long as it's not legal or health? Thank you, Sonia. Really appreciate it. It helps with having your support. Let me refresh while I do that. Why am I getting message in a bottle? Why did I just get, did someone have to hear that message? Message in a bottle? I don't know. Anyway, someone out there, maybe there's a message for you coming, because I just heard message in a bottle. You know that song from the Police with Sting? Message in a bottle. That's what I heard. So maybe you're going to get a message soon, somebody. Oh my gosh. Have to get that. That's 4 cards there. Goodness. Okay. Like Harry, but with a C. Oh, Clary. Okay. Clary, will I get the chance to ever be successful in life from now on? Okay. All right, so Clary, I'm going to do that. Oops. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Sorry. Thank you for helping me say your name correctly. I like to greet people with the correct name, so thank you for that. All right, so will I get a chance to ever be? So even just your question, it should be, you know, it's also the way you say things and your perspective. So it's really important that you word things so that it's more positive, so that everything around you is also then positive, if that makes sense. But let me get a card. Don't forget to connect with your angels, because they're important. All right, 3, 2, 1. The moon. It says intuition, illusion, and revelation. So this is all about Archangel Haniel, which is the archangel that's connected with your intuition. So your chance of being successful and all that sort of stuff is determined on your intuition. And so God has given us this intuition that sometimes we ignore, and we go against our intuition, which means then we are led to a different path and we become, in our eyes, unsuccessful. If you follow your intuition and your guidance from the angels, you follow the path that you're destined to follow, and that will be more deemed, I suppose, successful. So I feel for you is, I just feel that follow your guidance, follow your intuition, and don't doubt your intuition and your guidance that you receive, because that is the divine connecting with you to propel you to that path to be successful. And sometimes we go forward 5 steps and we go back 1, and then we go forward 3 and we go back 2, but we always try and go forward. And sometimes we just have to learn from the lessons when we go back, because, you know, it can't always be sunshines and rainbows every day, but we do have to face challenges and things at times. But in terms of success and things like that, I feel like you really have to follow your intuition and your guidance and change your perspective and ensure that you're thinking more positively, and then that will reflect back to you. Does that make sense? I hope so. So look forward to your feedback, and good luck with that. And that's a major arcana card too, which is the angels really want you to pay attention and notice that. All right, next, Rosalina Bernardo. Will I be in a relationship with a male or female in the future? Well, that's a bit of a difficult question, because I look at it as we as individuals have both male and female energy. And sometimes the male is more dominant and sometimes the female energy is more dominant. So I could say to you, you'll end up with a female, but it might be a male body with a prominent female energy. So I don't know if you would like to ask a different question, because it's not so much the physical male and female, it's about the energy of the person. So yeah, maybe you can ask a different type of question. I'm happy to answer that for you. But in terms of whether you're going to be with a male or female, that really is up to you and the energy and the connection you have with that person. Hi, should I talk to the guy and ask for his social media? He came up to me and flirted me. I know he likes me because he asked about stuff. Today is his last day at work and I'll never see him again. Okay. Clary, oh wow, thank you heaps. And yes, I do always doubt myself. Yes, it makes perfect sense. All right, so go back to Ma. Well, there's nothing wrong with asking for a number and, social media page, but I'm just thinking, like, just because you ask for someone's number or their social media account, it doesn't mean that, you're going to be in a committed relationship. It's just a friendly thing and see how it goes. But we'll see what the angels have here for you. Oh, we've got this card that decided to flip out. Truthful, analytical, and outspoken. Once again, an air card, page of air. So I just feel like you're in your head, it's just going over and over whether you should, shouldn't. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with exchanging details. I don't see there's anything wrong with that, provided he's, doesn't have someone in his life already. But if you know that he's single and you're prepared to he just maybe want to be just friends, if you're prepared to have that as well, there's nothing wrong with exchanging details, especially at the last day. I've done that heaps of times when I was in different careers and, whether they're male or female and you want to be in contact with them before social media. There was nothing wrong with exchanging that. But in terms of whether there's going to be a relationship or not, you're just going to have to let that work itself out organically. And but it also says here truthful, analytical, and outspoken. So maybe it's if you feel like you should say something, then say it. If not, just let it be. And if you are exchanging information, maybe things will happen through the social media aspect of things. But I just feel like lots of thoughts in your head, but you're the only one that can make that decision. So I'm going to leave it there for that. So good luck with that, and look forward to your feedback. All right. I'm taken but want to be friends. Yeah, so then he might not, he may not want to pursue you if you've got someone, and maybe your partner may not appreciate that you're friends with him. So it's something that you need to work out and establish before you, sabotage. Oh, I like the energy advice. Yes, let me rephrase it. Will my future partner has more male or female energy? Okay, that's something that we could work with. Because, sometimes you could have, you could be, and not necessarily a romantic partner, but you could be with a friend who's physically female but have more male, or maybe identifies more as with the male energy. So that's why it's a bit difficult to answer that first question. All right, let's see what card comes out, if it's more of a male or female. Oh, this card flipped. Now, the fact that it says Knight of Air and there's a male here, it says confident, passionate, and adventurous. So in my opinion, I feel like the physical is definitely going to be male, or the energy is going to be male. So there's going to be some sort of male dominant aspect of this person. And they're going to be very confident and passionate and very, one of those go get them, like I would say it's like a typical masculine type, where they, get up and go and let's try this and let's try that and let's do this and, and be impulsive and all that sort of, those kind of energies. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling with this upcoming person. Whether they're male or female, I can't determine that. But in this, the fact that it's a knight and the fact that there's a male here, it's deeming more male, masculine energy. So I hope that helps, and good luck with your future partnerships. I'm really, really thirsty. It's really hot in this room. You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. And I'd just like to remind you before, if there's anyone else that would like to, because I'm going to, we'll see how long I'll go for. But if you'd like your own personal reading from me, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. And also starting tomorrow, so Sydney time tomorrow, so Thursday the 12th to Saturday the 14th inclusive, I will have a Valentine's Day special. 20% off. So go to my previous post, you'll see, it's one of my shorts. You'll see the code that you need to put in the system on the website to get your 20% off. So, yes. Let me refresh that. Will he take it to the wrong way if I start talking to him? I have no idea. If you'd like further information about the situation, book a reading with me. You can go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, because I only do one reading per person, per session. Otherwise, people end up asking 5, 6, 7 questions. So I just cut it off at one question. And yes, so I'm more than happy to further delve into that if you go to my website, and you can book that. But yeah. Oops, why is that not working? Oops. Is that refreshing? Oh, goodness. What's this? Sunset Rose. Will I be in a relationship this year? Interesting question. Okay. I can ask guidance about that. So guidance in a relationship. And it's funny because, like I always say this, I always leave the card that I draw out. So at the beginning, I draw out a card from the Angel Affirmations deck from Radley Valentine. And I also draw a card from the Biblical Divine Insights. So I draw a card from those and I keep both cards on the side so that I know that they will be coming up. And this one's come up for you as well, Sunset Rose. And I feel like I'll draw out a card here, but it's connected to what you've asked. And it says here, this is from Archangel Raphael. As a vibrational matchmaker, I can draw deeply powerful relationships into your life, both romantic and platonic. So call upon Archangel Raphael to help you. And the affirmations are, I am worthy of unconditional love, and I open my heart to love's infinite possibilities. Okay, so that's the message from Archangel Raphael, and that's connected to your question. But now I'm going to draw out a card here. Oh, this card flip. There's a lot of worry tonight. There's a lot of procrastination, lots of worries. Ten of Fire says overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. Now I feel like this is probably your situation, or you're in a similar situation and it hasn't given you and allowed you that time and energy to have a relationship, because it says here overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. So I feel like if you don't make time for certain things in your life and balance your life out, you won't have time and you'll be very anxious and overworked and overwhelmed. So I feel like you're a workaholic. So yes, I feel that if you want to be in a relationship, you have to dedicate the time. And that could be, say, for example, taking the time, okay, I'm going to, work on yourself. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to, you might think, okay, I'm going to, to be social, to give you that time to meet somebody. Because if you're working all the time, it's unlikely you're going to meet someone. Yes, you may meet someone from work, but if you're constantly working, you won't have time and energy to put into this relationship. So you're telling the universe that my work is so important and I've got time for nothing else. So you need to balance out work, rest, play, and relationships. So I feel like it's really important that the angels are guiding you to take a step back and take a step back to look after yourself, because this will affect your health, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health. So it's really important that you take a step back, focus on you to allow time and energy for the things that you enjoy and find pleasure in, including being in a relationship. So I hope that helps and look forward to your feedback. Oh my goodness. I can't put the fan on because I don't know if it will affect the sound. Maybe this is affecting the sound too, because I can't hear this thing here. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Let me just move that. This little thing here, I can't hear it. But when I replay it, the video, you can hear that gurgling sound, and that's this. Okay, thank you. Self-love first. Hopefully Archangel Raphael will help me in my relationship aspect. Yes, but you need to also give your time to that. So, dedicate whatever you're dedicating to your work, take a portion of that time and dedicate it to yourself and your self-love and self-improvement and self-indulgence so that you can have things for yourself. Drunken noodles. Oh, yum. I think we went to a Chinese restaurant that had drunk noodles or something like that on the menu. Hello, thank you for joining. I'm going to try and fix this. All right, I'm not going to be on for much longer. So if you'd like a reading from me, and I think my battery's about to die too, even though I'm trying to... Clary, hey again. Is it okay if I share you on Facebook? I have a lot of friends who I think would really like to be reading from you, your website. Oh, thank you, Clary. I really appreciate that. I do have a Facebook page. So if you go to my description and you go further down, I've got Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. So yeah, I do have that, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me go. Okay, would it be a good idea to approach this guy? Would it go anywhere? He came off strong and bold, flirted with me. Thank you, Clary. Okay, let me try and I'm going to let go of the phone now because it's charging. I just don't want, I think it's going to start dying soon. All right, let's see. Drunken noodles. Would it be, am I right to assume, well, I'm going to be assuming that you're a female, because there is a saying that the flower, once the flower blooms, the bee goes to the flower. So in other words, it should allow him to chase. Yes, you're a female. So you should allow him to chase you. But if you want to chase, that's okay as well. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it can get a bit, what's the word, like confusing. Because then you're setting a precedence that you're going to be doing all the work and he can just sit back and relax all the time. All right, so he did ask me, but I turned him down. Ah, right. Okay. Interesting. Three, two, one. Okay, let's have a look. Knight of Air. Lots and lots of air cards coming tonight. No, I don't know if he'll get mixed signals. Okay. And it says air. So you're thinking a lot about this because it's got the air card here and you're procrastinating. Intellectual, determined, and motivated. So this is a bit of a, you know, I'm not in what's called flirting and all that stuff is not my forte. So I don't know if I'm going to be helping you, but I can give you the advice that you can use your intellect and determine how you're going to make him understand that if you are interested, and let him know that you are interested. So use your feminine qualities to show him that you're interested. And I feel like, because it's playing on your mind, I can see it and I can feel it. It's playing on your mind, and if you don't do anything about it, you're always going to wonder, what if, and what if I said yes, and you're going to have those what if questions, and the what would have happened, and where would I be, and all that sort of stuff. So I feel that use your intelligence and your feminine qualities to show him that you want him to go down that path. And I just feel that, you know, you've got the motivation because I feel like there's something about him that motivates you to think about him, to want to have something with him. And I feel like this is what's playing on your mind. So I just feel that, you know, you got Valentine's coming up, so maybe you want to do something, you know, in Valentine's if you follow that path or that tradition. So I just feel that follow that path, and I just feel that maybe something will happen and he will understand by your ways that that you're interested, and take it from there. Good luck with that. I am very admire the courage that it will take. All right, Rennie, hello. Hi, does someone have a crush on me right now? I should just simply ask him and be bold and give back the same energy. Good on you. You should. If you've got the guts to do it, why not? Why not? Does someone have a crush on me right now? Okay. I can feel if there's any energy around that. Three, two, one. It says overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. So I feel like there's some kind of stress and imbalance in your life at the moment. And maybe it's because you're overthinking, maybe you're worrying about someone, possibly thinking about if someone does have a crush. If they do, and it's the angels want you to connect, they will make themselves known. So the angels don't want you to stress and worry, because it might be worrying you. You may be thinking about the upcoming Valentine's Day, if you're going to get something. Just allow things to happen organically, and don't stress like this person here and be overthinking and overstimulated about it. Just let things happen organically and allow what's meant to happen. And I feel like you're very young, so you're probably a bit more inexperienced, but in that sense, if someone does have a crush on you, allow them to come forward. They may give you flowers on Valentine's, they may give you a letter, they may give you chocolates, whatever it may be. Yes, but don't worry about Valentine's. It's only one day of a year, and you know, it doesn't, just because you don't get anything, it doesn't mean that you're not worthy. So don't take that out of your mind about Valentine's, and just allow things to happen, and let this crush, if there is someone with a crush, let them come forward to you. And there may be more than one, and then you've got then the option to choose who you'd like. So don't stress about it too much, okay? So good luck with that, and happy Valentine's when it comes around. Hello, Catherine. Catherine E. Keeley. I'm going to have to go soon because my battery, the charger, is not working properly unless I hold it, because I've got it up on the stand. So I can't shuffle and concentrate while holding this. So I'm going to probably have to go very soon. So if there's anyone else that would like a reading very quickly, you're welcome, Ren. You're welcome. Otherwise, I'm going to have to finish up here and go. All right. Oh, it's going to stay. Is it going to stay? Looks like it's staying. Okay. All right. So if there was anyone else that would like a reading before I go, I've been on for just over 2 hours now. I came on at 7:30. It's now 9:30 in the evening here in Sydney, Australia. Let me know where you're from, by the way. People have told me where they're from. I've had people from South Africa tonight. I've had people from up Queensland, up the border, north of the border of where I am. Just trying to think where else. Someone said they're from, oh God, there was another one. I can't remember it now. I think it was somewhere in America. So, interesting. So I'm just refreshing the page. All right. Well, if there's no one else that would like a reading, I'm then just going to officially end the session here. So like I said, thank you for watching so far. Thank you for everyone that subscribed. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the contributions. And also, just to remind you, if you're watching up to this point and you're watching the replay, if you would like a 20% off a reading, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and type in the code. If you want the code, just go back to my previous shorts on my YouTube, and there's a Valentine's Day code that I want you to use. You will get 20% off automatically if you apply that code to your order. And yeah, so look forward to that. And if you want to follow me on my other social media platforms, I have a private Facebook page, I have an Instagram page, and I also have a LinkedIn page. So happy for you to join those, and look forward to your support. If you have any further queries, please, I do have an email, or you can contact me via my website, which is www.angelicblue.com.au. There is a section there that you can email me and message me if you have any further queries. Look forward to connecting with you. Thank you so much. Look, and keep an eye and an ear out for upcoming videos, which I intend to do some more of in the next, hopefully, few days. Look forward to connecting with you. Love and light and healing to you all. Thank you everyone for tonight and your contribution to tonight. And if you're watching in the replay as well, thank you so much. Love and light to you all. Have a fantastic evening or day wherever you are, and we will connect with each other soon. Bye.